7 to 8 tons per day of rock flour, a lot of it. So that means it's filling up and it is eventually going to disappear. They think in about 20 years' time we'll lose that lake. But this rock flour is what makes it look that kind of chalky colour. So you can see it's not very clear at all, very dirty looking. But if we were to follow that river that goes north towards Jasper, coming off of that lake, the further and further away from this glacial source that we got, the less rock flour that will be in the water, and the water is going to start turning a really nice blue colour. The reason is because that rock flour starts to act like little mirrors just suspended in the water, which reflects back the bright blue colour at us. So if you do go to any of the lakes around the area, and any blue lake you see, get really close to the water and have a look at that water, and you'll notice it's actually full of dirt. It's full of this rock flour. So it is actually a little bit of an illusion. From the distance they look really pretty, but once you get up close they actually don't look that nice because that water is just so dirty, full of the rock flour. And we don't recommend drinking the water that you find from lakes, as it starts to oxidise that rock flour and it actually becomes a natural laxative. So you might have a fun time going to the toilet for quite some time if you were to drink it. So as we're coming back through here, keep your eyes open for any more of those bighorn sheep that we saw before. We do actually have a family up here of the females and their babies at the moment. So we just saw one of them today, but hopefully there is more around, so keep looking. The reason the females and the babies are up here is because we're in the alpine region, which is too harsh of a climate for really anything to grow. So their predators don't come up here because there's nothing for them to hide behind. So the bighorn sheep, they will spend their time up here eating the mosses and the lichen that'll grow on the rocks. And there is a few very tiny plants that do manage to grow on the rocks up here, but that's about it. So they'll hide up here away from their predators while their young ones are growing up and getting nice and strong. So make sure if you do see any animals around, you let me know so everyone can have a look. But other things you might find up here in this alpine region where there's no trees or anything growing is mountain goats. Occasionally we'll get them. They're the big white fluffy ones, and the one we saw was a bighorn sheep. But these mountain goats, they'll come up here as well. Both bighorn sheep and mountain goats are very good climbers. They can climb on the side of cliffs that to us just looks like you couldn't even put a foot on. But they manage. And this is why they are safe out here, and they often crawl along the top of this moraine out to our left-hand side, that nice little peak up there. But I wouldn't recommend any human go walk on that, because these moraines, this is a lateral moraine, are just essentially a big pile of rocks. That is it. There's nothing holding it together, so it means it can crumble very easily. And if we were to start walking along that, we could end up falling, starting off a rock slide, and you would end up getting very hurt. But these moraines, these piles of dirt, they have been pushed in place by the glacier when the glacier was getting bigger. And it actually just shows us where the edge of the glacier used to be. So that, as we now know from being out there, it's not coming up to the top of that moraine, it's sort of down there on the valley floor. But this moraine onto our left-hand side, it might just look like a pile of dirt, but it really is showing us that the glacier used to be a lot bigger, really large.
早晚还是4天，意思。
as you can see, we have made it to the transfer bays. So this is where you'll jump off this bus and there's going to be a shuttle waiting for you to take you to the next part of your journey. Are they going to the Skywalk?
Skywalk, yeah.
So you have a great time at the Skywalk. That is where you are heading next. So enjoy. I hope no one's too scared of heights. But if you are, it's okay. I jumped on it and it's perfectly safe. It didn't break for me. But have a great time out there and enjoy the rest of your time on your holiday.
OK， 我们谢谢 Sheila， Thank you。